Audience, hello, my lovely, wonderful people. Hello, 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 hello. I'm sure you're hearing me live and direct. My name is Prince Adedapo Araromi. We are welcome again to Noble People International Magazine. And today, we're going to discuss a wonderful topic, which is called Finance and Insurance Gist. I repeat, Finance and Insurance Gist. So please sit tight, don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you some secrets today on how to be financially free and to be secured, not for yourself alone, and obviously for people around you. And please tune in to the wonderful channel www.noblepeoplemedia.org. I'll repeat, www.noblepeoplemedia.org. Yeah, and of course you can watch me live on Facebook right now. So it's going to be a wonderful. I think it's about 30 minutes to 1 hour, and I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful, exciting time together. Talking about financial gist, so where do we start from? And you can as well call in too if you do have any questions to ask. The number to call in is 074 24 207 882. I'd repeat, 074 24 207 882. Thank you so much. Yeah, so talking about finance, how do we talk about finance if we don't even have money? How do we talk about finance if we don't have money? So we will have to start about what is finance itself. Finance is something that you should have, that is convenient, that is adequate for yourself and for your family. To take care of yourself, not only to eat daily bread, but to be sustainable. So to eat for yourself, for your family today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, and next tomorrow, and continuously like that. So that is what we're talking about today, finance. And funny enough, somebody was saying it earlier, and he was talking about we think everything is fine. When you look at someone, we all go out, you see your neighbor is dressed up, you're not even sure whether he's eating overnight, or you're not even sure whether he's starved overnight. But because we're all dressed up in clothes, we feel that everything is fine. No. It's not always what it seems. When you take a minute to call or ask questions, you'll be surprised. The answers you will get, you will be amazed. Now, talking about financial gists, please feel free to call in 074 24207 882. I'll repeat 074 24207 882. And obviously, you can watch me on www.noblepeoplemedia.org. I'll say thank you to Noble Media for giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk about finance and insurance gists. Yeah, please log in, connect onto the TV, and of course you can watch me on Facebook Live on Noble People International Magazine. Yeah, my fellow viewers. So what are we talking about? I was saying earlier, I said finance is something that's very, very important globally. Be wherever you're watching me from, be it in Africa, in Asia, in the Scandinavians, in London, in UK, in United States, anywhere at all that you're watching me, finance is something that is very crucial. And not only finance, of course, insurance too, because we tend to put that at the back end to say, you know, it's when I'm fully satisfied in terms of feeding myself and my family, that's when I will start thinking of insurance. But that's totally wrong. You need to think alongside both together, because, you know, if you don't think alongside, insurance is something that protects you from anything that could go wrong, anything at all. So if, say, for instance, you have that set aside, and if anything was, it's just like a shelter under you. You know, it's like you're going to rent that next house, or you're going to rent that next wonderful apartment. If anything was to go wrong, you quickly run into your shelter and you feel that you're safe. That is the way we approach insurance too as well. I am an insurance expert, and I know one or two ways to be able to advise us on finance and insurance gist. The topic, like I said today, is finance and insurance gist, and we're going to be here together for the next about half an hour and 1 hour. Please, if you do have any questions around this topic, finance and insurance gist, please feel free to contact me on 074 24207 882. I'm in the studio live, bringing it from you from Noble TV People International Magazine. My name again is Prince Adedapo Araromi. I'm an insurance expert, and at the same time, I'm a mortgage advisor as well. So now, what are we talking about? We were discussing about finance and insurance. Because I'm an expert in insurance, and I have a few clients out there, I found that people have a misconception about insurance. Yes. Particularly the ethnic minority, we don't really understand what insurance is. We at some stage somewhere, it's just not our culture, and it's not our fault, including me myself that I'm speaking to you. I never believed in it until I got into it full time, and I now realize the advantages it's got to offer. And now it's a full life thing to me, and I'm spreading the gospel. That's why I've been invited to come and talk about finance and insurance gist. Please feel free, if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to call me. You can watch me on www.noblepeoplemedia.org. So insurance, there's several types of insurances, because people always believe. In fact, before I came into the studio, I was having a conversation with someone, and he was talking about just life insurance. Because when anybody talks about insurance, all we think about is life insurance. Life insurance, life insurance. But guess what? There are various types of insurances that you can take advantage of, which will be protecting yourself and people connected to you, directly and indirectly. And look at yourself like a driver. And I always give this analogy anytime I go to give presentations, that you're the driver and a whole lot of people are reliant on you. So the passengers, your son, your daughter, your grannies, your father, your mom, your brothers, your uncles, your sisters, all of these people are your passengers, and they rely on you one way or the other, and vice versa. You rely on them as well, including your wife and husband. If anything was to happen to you as a driver, what will be their fate? What will be their destiny? What will be the next thing that they'll be thinking about? So if you don't secure yourself adequately enough, it might have a ripple effect, not only to them, even to generations after them. So what are we trying to say here? We're trying to say that apart from life insurance, there's income insurance. Interestingly enough, there's income insurance, there's accidental, there's serious illness, and there is, of course, several types. There's car insurance, there's travel insurance, there's all of life. When you get to a certain age, you don't want the burden of that to be on your family. Of course, it's available for that. And what we always advise our clients is do what is called comprehensive. And what comprehensive means is do a bit of everything, because insurance is not something to say that, okay, it's going to be life insurance that if death was to come now, yeah, and my family will be secured, you being the driver. Yes, of course, you're absolutely correct. What about if it's serious illness? What about if it's critical illness? What about if it's income that it's affected? What about accident that you actually cannot predict? Accident happens everywhere now. It's so uncertain. It's never been this uncertain in the world we live in right now. So accident is something that is key. There's the statistics that shows that even our children, just them being children, being kids, they about 69% of that, they have accidents at home. It's very, very amazing. When I saw it, I was shocked that even at home, children, just being children, they have accidents at home. So interestingly, please, if you want to join in this wonderful gist, please be free, feel free. It's 074, the number to call, 24207-882. I'll repeat, 074-24207-882. And obviously, you can watch me live on Noble People International Magazine. And yes, you can go connect onto www.noblepeoplemedia.org as well. Thank you, Helen Okeni, and all other people that have joined in, that are linked up live, the people that cannot even see. You can even drop your questions down there if you're unsure of one or two things about finance, about insurance. Please drop it down there, and of course, we will definitely reach back to you as soon as we can. Now, yes, talking about finance, I did say earlier in the introductory, I said there are a whole lot of people out there that they hardly get, in this UK, get a meal to eat. And you will be shocked. I remembered, I think it was during the election, where they said that even professionals now are queuing up to get food banks. And the other day I was in Tesco's, they were putting a special basket somewhere, whereby when you people that have gone to do shopping, you can drop some stuff down. So if you don't have something set aside, peradventure, if anything was to go wrong, so you discover that they kind of interwoven into each other. So I mean, in terms of finance, you can invest. You can do a lot of investment. There's so many investments right now that people are doing. People are rediscovering their talents. In my little works in this business that I do, I found out that people are fed up of 9 to 5. People are inventors. I have a friend, a very wonderful friend, that has invented Journey to Beulah. It's a Christian game that you should all go out there. He just sat down and felt, you know what? No, I can't. He still does what he does professionally, but he's discovered his passion. And it's a game that I would recommend for anyone to go. That's an example of someone that just decided, you know what? No, I can't just sit in this rat race. I need to discover my passion. And he found out that there's a game that can keep people busy. It interprets the Bible in form of a game. Exciting. And please, I would encourage you guys to go out there. That's an example of someone that discovered, you know what? While I am trying to discover my passion, I can obviously convert that to profit as well. And I know someone else that has decided to build up a mass game as well. It's a board, it's a mass game that she discovered that it's something that would help the youths as well. That's talking about finance. So they have invested into this, their time and their capital. So I'm sure that there's something inside of you that you're watching me live, that God has deposited inside of you, that it's a passion. It's something that you're yet to develop. Don't be scared to take that leap of faith. Go out there. The only thing, I always say, the only thing that you'll be gaining if you try what you'll be thinking in yourself, and I'm sure it happens to everyone, is what if I fail? What if I invest all my money? What's going to happen? I'm going to be left with nothing. Guess what? If you try it, only two things can happen. You can either succeed and you move on. You can either fail. But guess what? Failure is an antidote to success. Failure will take you to the next level. You would have learned something new from that. And the greatest thing is for you to even start. Take that bold leap of faith. Take that step and start. Once you start, there's no turning back. And that's the honest truth. So I would encourage you today, you that you're watching me live, please, whatever that God has deposited inside of you, take that bold step. Just start it. Just start it. Just start it. Coincidentally, I was discussing with my brother that we so much love music in my family. And I've been procrastinating that, you know what, one day, I'm just going to be a DJ. But I've been procrastinating this, and I'm sure one of my DJ lovely friends will be watching me and saying that, oh, Prince has started again. Yes, I have started again. But you'll be amazed. Maybe one of these days you just see me, Prince Will, on the deck. And that is me rediscovering, in addition to what I'm doing, my talent. So we're still talking about finance and insurance gist. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any contributions, because no man knows it all. I'm just here today to share in my own little knowledge and my set skills that I've developed over time to reach out to the audience there. And I'm sure there will be someone there that will want to share in this. So it's an interactive thing. Please feel free to log into www.noblepeoplemedia.org. Or of course, as you're watching me live, you can drop any message down there. And to call on to this live, you can call me on 074 24 207 882. We've been talking about a whole lot of things, finance, we're talking about insurance. And apart from the little investment that I said, one or two of my friends have gone into, or people that I know, and I'm sure you too know one or two people that has invented something or the other. Mortgages. Invest in that next property. I've discovered in the past 5 years, per capita income, particularly within the African sector, ethnic minority, it shoot up the roof. Gone are those days that when you see someone earning maybe £10,000 per annum, you'll be like, that's fantastic. Now you hear people here earning £10,000 per month, easily. So there's a whole lot of money, I should say. People are earning so much money, so they don't know what they want to do with it. Opportunities are abounding for you to want to connect into the likes of buying into properties, buying into halls, buying into several things that you can tie down your capital so that it can work for you. There's investments, several types of investments that are available out there. Just take advantage of one. I am a mortgage advisor too as well. I can be of help to advise you on how best to go to the next level. So it's not only in terms of the cash that you have, the disposables, the deposit. There's a process that you have to go through. I am available to help there as well. And if you want anyone like a mentor, someone to mentor you, to say, okay, I don't know how to go about this, but I've got this, I'm sure I can link you up with one or two people that can help you in that journey of yours. Don't be scared. That is my message today. Don't be scared to take that bold faith, that bold leap of faith, that next step. Maybe you are there now, you're thinking, okay, I've made this so much money, what next should I do? My friend, my brother, my uncle, my sister, whoever that is watching me out there, take that thing. It's inside of you. You know it. Take that bold step. Take that bold step. Action everything. What I found out in our community is we fail to action things. I'll say, you know what? No, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next tomorrow. I'll do it some other time. I'm too busy. I can't do this. I can't do that. No, who's saying that? You're telling yourself. Why don't you tell yourself, yes, I can do this? No, I'm not going to postpone this. I have to do it now. Or you put a scale of priority. If your day is so busy, so busy, like some people I know, get a diary out. Itemize things that you need to do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Map it out and say, okay, from Monday to Friday, from so hour to this hour, this is what I intend to do. And you tick it out. This has been achieved, this has been achieved, and on and on and on like that. And you are very dedicated to that. Don't let anything distract you from your focus. And you'll be amazed what you can achieve if you put your head down to that in the next 2 or 3 months. You can start slow. Eventually you build up, it becomes a habit. So nobody can take your own time from you. Because it'll be so difficult, you already programmed your head and your mind. This is your focus, this is what you intend to achieve. And when any idea, cultivate the habit of taking like a little part with you anytime. If any idea drops into your heart, always write it down. Always minute it down. Drop something down and you say, okay, you're going to investigate into this. You're going to do a bit of research into it. And by the time you do the research, you'll be amazed what you come out from. Because then, like I said, no man is an island. But we have the opportunity of the internet to research on a whole lot of things. If nobody has done it before, I'm sure somebody is about to do it. And there's no doubt. If it's a new idea, somebody has definitely gone through to do it. And when you Google it out, you'll find something around that. And you do what is called a case study. You just itemize things. Spend a lot of time on these things. Friends and families out there, spend a lot of time on these things that what you can develop you. And if you're that person that has got a heart of gold, look out for somebody you can help. You'll be amazed how so much people will be out there needing your help, needing your assistance, needing someone to take them from one level to the next level, from one level to the next level, from one level to the next level. You'll be amazed. It might not even be your resources, it might not be your finance. It could be just your set skill, something you developed over time that they are just wanting to tap into. Be a role model to somebody out there. And let somebody be a role model to you as well. We all need a role model. We all need someone we look up to. We need someone to look up to us. So, like I said earlier, I'm still on here, and it is called Finance and Insurance Gist from Noble People International magazine. My name is Prince Adedapo Araromi. I'm an insurance expert, and of course, I can advise on mortgage as well. So if you have any questions around these topics, please feel free. Let's gist. It's called Gist. Gist is all about having an interaction. Let's talk together. Let's bounce ideas. You know, let's talk to me about what you think you know about this. Or if you want to ask questions, please feel free to call on 074 24 207 882. And I'm still here to answer the questions I can. And of course, I might be able to ask you questions as well, because it's called Gist. And let's gist all about it. Finance, insurance, gist. Things that you can invest your money into. I've mentioned quite a few. You might know more that I don't. Please call in. Let's talk about it. Yeah, and obviously there's a whole lot, and I've discussed about insurance as well, a whole lot of ones that people they've never heard about. I went to see a client the other day, and I was discussing, he said, oh, no, you want to come and talk to me about life insurance? No, I already have that. I said, oh, fantastic. That's great. That is great. Well, guess what? Insurance is over 10. And when I started, of course, car insurance is equally as popular as life insurance. When I started talking about all the types of insurance that are there, he was amazed. He was amazed. He was like, wow, he didn't know this. Information is power. Like they always say, information is power. And power is something that takes you far. That is why you discover that when somebody is rich financially, is still going for power. Power is the ultimate. let's reach out for power, which is information. Yeah? Please call in on to 074 24 207 882. And you can, of course, watch me live on Noble People International magazine. And yes, you can log on to www.noblepeoplemedia.org. Yeah, please log in. Let's have a gist. Yeah, thank you, Ellen. I can see that a whole lot of people are connecting onto this. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really connect onto you. I can see, let me see. Foley Bayo, thank you. Olanrewaju Fadeyi, thank you. Adeaga Adebayo, thank you. Johnson Colley Handsome, thank you. Prince Dari Mercy, thank you. Samuel Bakari, thank you. So I can see that a whole lot of people are watching me all over the world. Foley is from the United States. He's watching me live. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Let's spread the word. Let's spread the word. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I am still here. I'm your host. Thank you, Kuku Photo International. Thank you, Mr. Bobby, all the way from the States. Yes, thank you. Tokwe, Pastor Tokwe Fashakin, thank you. Thank you, Pastor Ayodele Awe. Wow, there's a whole lot of pastors, connecting on to this. I really do appreciate you. Wow. Thank you, Samuel Bakare. I really do appreciate you. When are we talking about unity? Oh, okay. I think, hold on. I think okay, fantastic. Okay, somebody's asking a question. Okay, somebody's saying, let's stop preaching. Mr. Samuel is trying to say that, okay, he did ask a question about insurance. Insurance is always in the case accident happens, but use trusted insurance companies. God bless you. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel. Interestingly, I belong to a wonderful, I belong into a wonderful conglomerate of 5-star insurance companies, Mr. Samuel. Of course, if you want bespoke, we can talk about that off camera. And honestly, trust me, you will never regret the advice I'm going to give to you in terms of the insurance that we're talking about. But thank you for the advice that you've given. Thank you for even taking your time and dropping something. And you did say that, yes, you said Jesus Christ insurance is the best forever. Very interesting. You are absolutely correct, sir. I'm a Christian as well. I almost said I'm a pastor because there are about 5 pastors that are connected right now watching me. So I don't know what that is, but I'm not a pastor. Yes, you are absolutely correct. But even the Bible said it, that we should use our God-given wisdom. When you when you notice that everything that has been invented, everything at all, is through our wisdom that God gave to us. It's somebody that sat down and said, listen, if we sit down together and we transfer that burden, the risk. I was looking for that word, that risk. And risk, it's all about risk, prevention of risk, limiting it, reducing it to the barest minimum. That's all what insurance is all about. So you're absolutely correct. But even the Bible says that we should use our God-given wisdom to discover and invent things. So if there's a company that's willing to absorb whatever your burdens are, why not take advantage of it? It's not stopping the fact that whatever will be will definitely be, my brother. Honestly speaking. And I'm sure you would understand with me. Please, it's called Finance and Insurance Gist. Let's connect on to 07424 207 882 and let's gist together. I love all these fantastic, questions, comments that you're giving on to me, and it's giving me that reassurance that yes, it's all about the gist. It's all about finance. It's all about insurance. It's all about gist. It's all about investment. It's all about investment. It's all about investment into ourselves, personally, investment into our future, into our children's future. Let's do it together. Let's do it together so that we can make our world a better place to be. I acknowledge all of you that you've been connecting all the way from the States, all the way from Nigeria, all the way from from South Africa. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Funny enough, I never told anyone that I was going to be here. So, but imagine people are just connecting onto it and they're watching live. I really appreciate you people lots, and I'm sure I will still bring this yet again onto your social media, onto given the opportunity by noble people. They will give me the opportunity to reach out to you yet again and discuss about another topic or even similar topic. But please, it's not only for me. Please call in. Call in is 07424 207 882. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We will share it together. I'm sure we can exchange ideas. I'm sure you would have something to say, and I definitely would have something to say as well. If you can't connect on Facebook, go to www.noblepeoplemedia.org and you connect as well live, and obviously we'll do the gist together. Like I was saying earlier, you know, I've got a lot of people doing wonderful things out there. Lots of people doing wonderful, fantastic things out there. I'll give you a few examples. I've talked about the guy that's a wonderful guy that is doing a journey to Beulah. Please, go and look for it. You'll be amazed. It's Bible in a board game. So if you're those kind of people that you can't really read the Bible, please, it's not your fault. But this game would expose you. Once you go about this game several times, you'll be shocked how knowledgeable you will be after a long time. I've tried it with my daughters, and I was so impressed on what this guy has spent his time to do. That's talk about finance. That's talking about investment. He's invested his capital, he's invested his time, and he's yielded the profit. So there's a whole lot of things that we can do, and I'm sure you've got something inside of you, and I'm sure the pastors can attest to that. You have a talent. God has given each and every one of us a talent, and we call it passion, something that is inside of you. Let it come out of you. Let it come out. Let it come out. Like they always say, let that giant in you come out. Like my manager would say, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Are you the 9-to-5 guy or lady? Are you that specialist sitting down across the computer every day and your mind is thinking, no, I should be holding the camera? Yes. I've seen a doctor saying that I think his calling is a DJ. Yes. Because your passion will take you so far. I've seen IT guy at weekends, they just said, you know what, they want to hold the camera. There's always something inside of you. You're making so much money, yet you're not happy. I don't know who has experienced that, but I've heard people experience that a lot. Then the question you want to ask yourself, do you want to be in that miserable state for a long time, for the rest of your life? Or you just want to launch out and say, you know what, enough is enough. I think I should need to go out there and do something good for my life. And the next thing you want to ask yourself, what is that thing, that's nudge inside of you, giving you a heartbeat, saying that this is where your calling is. Calling is not all about you being a pastor. No, calling is all about you reaching out to the world in the best form or shape that you can be. Your calling is helping the next man by your God's given talent, taking them from one level to the other. So whatever you think you are and it makes you happy, go for it. That's what we're talking about in terms of gist today. Whatever you think you are, whatever you think you are, go out for it now. Don't postpone it till tomorrow. Go out for it this minute. And you'll be amazed what you can achieve. You will be amazed in yourself what you can achieve. Whatever it is, go out there today. Don't postpone it. Go out there today and go and achieve it. Let that giant be out of you. Go out there and achieve that. and you'll be amazed on what you can become. And like they always say, I went to a wonderful school, I mean a boarding house. It's called Mayflower School. I'm sure people that went to school way back then could attest to that. And Tai Shilani always tells us that you can become whatever you choose to be. So it is all up to you, not up to anyone, but you. It's you that can make it happen. Go out there, become whatever you choose, you yourself choose to be. And in times of this, thank you, Ms. Adepoju Temilade Ayobami. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone that has connected onto it. Thank you, Brian Salubi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Together, let's achieve this. Let's do this just together, please. I want you guys to call in. Let's discuss about this. You can connect by 07424 207 882. You can go on to the website www.noblepeoplemedia.org. And of course, if you're watching me live on Facebook, I'm here. I'm still your host, Prince Adedapo Araromi. I'm the insurance expert, of course, with the mortgage attached to it. So for any of your insurance needs, please don't hesitate to ask me. Like someone said jokingly, Jesus is our insurance, yes. But interestingly, God has given me the ministry of insurance. Same God has given me that ministry to reach out to the world. Well, in UK as a starter, so that I can insure. And I'm planning to insure almost the whole 2 million. I want to start from Nigeria because they said charity begins at home. So I want to start from Nigeria and I'll reach out to all the other African countries. So please, feel free to call in, ask any questions in relation to finance, in relation to insurance, and I'm your man to ask the questions. Yes, and I'll be willing to help you along the line. And in terms of the finance that we're talking about, please feel free to make contributions, make comments. You know, no man knows it all. You know, I don't know it all. I'm sure there would always be better ideas out there. Please call in or drop your comments on Noble People International Magazine that has given me this wonderful platform. To thank you to Mr. Noble. He's a fantastic guy. He's my lovely friend. That's given me this opportunity to reach out to the world out there, to share my views. You know, it's my view, to share it out and say this is how best I think you can move from point A to B to C to C, because we all want to move. We need to keep moving. We should not be stagnant. If you're stagnant, then I don't know. But we want to move from one level to the other, and to the other, and we want to always take a rain check to say, okay, where was I? Where am I? When did we start? January 2017. When? Already we're in August. And the year's already ended. Have you actually asked yourself, what have you done apart from that 9 to 5? Sitting behind the desk every day, walking to that office that you're not happy to go to. And there's that thing nudging you every day and say, launch out. That giant is saying, I'm going to leave you. You better launch out. That thing that is telling you launch out. And you're thinking of a whole lot of things. A whole lot of things that what of if, what of if, what of if. But God has deposited that inside of you. Why don't you launch out? After all, like I said earlier, two things can either happen to you. It's either success or failure. You don't know what can it be. But if you do your due diligence, and even if eventually comes to failure, guess what? You've learned something. So you're a better person. And if it eventually turns to success, hey, you'll be the next person that will be watching on either Noble TV. In fact, people will want to interview you to, how did you do it? And you want to be that man, you want to be that woman. You want to be that boy, you want to be that girl. You want to be that grandma, you want to be that grandpa. You want to be that uncle, you want to be that aunt. Please launch out. So my message for you today is please launch out. Action those things that you put underneath your pillow a long time. Going to you, I'm sure there's a whole lot of people out there. They've been doing all of this. They've been writing stuff out, but have you actually actioned it? And I'm part of I'm guilty of it as well. So we're trying to use this medium to be positive, to reach out, to say, okay, you know what? You can do it. I can do it. We all can do it. But don't let it stop from us talking. Let's put action to it, particularly in terms of your personal finances. Tidy all these things up. Look at that next project that you want to do. Go out for it, of course, with calculated risk, of course. Yeah, go all out for it, and of course, without no looking back to regret. Please, I can see that a whole lot of people are connecting in from all over the world. It's so amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please, if I've not thanked you, it's not like I'm trying to omit you. Let me see, Prince Dari Mercy, Samuel Bakari, Ryan Salubi, Pastor Ayodele Aware. Should I call you Pastor? Foli Bayotu as well. Olari Wade Faje, all the way from Lagos. Helen Okeni, Adeagwe Adebayo, my wonderful friend. Johnson Koli Handsome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for wonderful contribution to this. Although you've not called in, but I'm sure you've contributed in one form or the other, and I'm sure you've enjoyed everything. Please, please drop comments, like it, share it with a whole lot of other people. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're seeing, share it on your social media. Let other people hear it. I'm always inspired to listen to positive thinkers. I'm always inspired to listen to, on a morning, daily basis, or if I'm feeling down, I just log on to listen to people that will inspire me, that will be food into my soul, to listen to me, to believe that yes, it's doable, let's do it. It is positive, it is possible, let's do it. And I always try as much as possible to surround myself with positive thinking people, not toxic people. No, like somebody used the analogy of the mathematics. They said there's plus people, there's minus people, there's plus is addition, of course, minus is subtraction, people that multiplies, and of their divisions. He said you need to look out for just two of them. The other two, in fact, run away from them. The people that multiply, the people that subtract, and the people that divide, you want to run away from. But people that multiply you and people that add to you, you want to draw them close to you. That's another thing you need to watch out for. So draw those ones close to you, but the divisional people and the people that subtract, divisional and the people that subtract, run away from them. But yes, please, let's connect in. I'm still on Noble People International Magazine. Please. And if you want to share or discuss any other thing, don't hesitate. Drop a message and let's talk about it together. Yeah, my name is Prince Adedapo Araromi. I'm your financial expert on Noble People International Magazine. Thank you for the viewership. Thank you for watching me. It is a great honor, like I said, and I thank Mr. Noble, and I thank the entire crew of Noble People International Magazine that has given me this wonderful opportunity to reach out to the world, to be able to share my view on the topic that has been chosen, finance and insurance gist. Thank you so much. God bless.
Ìdíkè Ọlọ́run ò máa jẹ́ o. Jẹgẹdẹgẹdẹ ojú ti tọ̀tá o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má lọ. They want make I sleep, make I no wake up. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. They want make I work, make I no chop am. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. Irọ́ ni wọ́n fi pàjá ló lẹ́nu. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. They want for my joy, make I just dey cry. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. They want make I sleep, make I no wake up. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. They want make I work, make I no chop am. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. Irọ́ ni wọ́n fi pàjá ló lẹ́nu. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. They want for my joy, make I just dey cry. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. I give you all the praise. Ẹlẹ́rù ni ìwọ ló bá mi ṣe tó fi dùn tó lárinrin. Ọ̀tá ṣe kó bàjẹ́, kò lè bàjẹ́ láéláé. Everything wey dem do you dey take me higher. No be say I too much o, ṣebí na your grace. Bí o sí ọ lẹ́yìn mi, mi ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan. Àánú ni mo rí gbà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ. Àánú ni mo rí gbà òye. Àánú ni mo rí gbà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ. Àánú ni mo rí gbà o. They wan make I sleep, make I no wake up. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ẹni ṣiṣẹ́ ló ń jẹ. They wan make I work, make I no chop am. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. Irọ́ ni wọ́n fi pa àjà ló lẹ́rù. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. They want for my joy, make I just dey cry. Kò jẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́. Na only by your grace, oh Baba. Na only your protection.